Senator Alex Padilla. Senator, welcome. Congratulations. And I'm clearly losing my voice. I apologize, but I wanted to ask you about immigration, the son of Mexican immigrants. It was a very long and very exciting day. A lot of talking into the night. President Biden is pausing some of the deportations by executive order. He's pitching a major overhaul of our immigration laws, including a legal path to citizenship for 11 million immigrants who are not documented. How optimistic are you that you can achieve some of these goals?
Look, I'm very optimistic, actually. Comprehensive immigration reform for the United States of America is long overdue. And I know some people have pointed to the very thin Democratic majorities as maybe a challenge to making progress on this issue. I disagree. It was less than 10 years ago we saw a bipartisan accord come out of the United States Senate. It hasn't been that long. I know some of the political climate has changed, but to me it gives me hope that there is a path forward. I think the Biden-Harris administration's initial proposal is a great start, and I can't wait to put my shoulder into it. No state has more at stake in achieving immigration reform than the state of California.
And no state has more at stake in the COVID crisis as well. We've got now a vaccination crisis in itself. What can California do? Do you have to wait for the federal government to get up to speed on the vaccines, given the fact that the Biden team is reporting, that they inherited a lack of a plan?
A couple of things. I think what the Biden administration is reporting is something that we've all known for the last 10 months. There has not been a cohesive national plan to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. That's why the problem has gotten as bad as it's been. That's why so many people are hopeful now with Biden in the White House, someone who believes not just in science but in public health experts that will begin to get our arms around this pandemic. When it comes to the vaccine, clearly need to ramp up production. Got to keep an eye on logistics and distribution and equitable administration of the vaccine. And just tying these two issues together, Andrea, COVID and immigration reform. Let's not lose sight on this. We've all come to value and respect essential workers and frontline workers. California is not alone in having a lot of immigrants documented and otherwise working in critical capacities. If those who have put their life on the line to help get us through this pandemic don't deserve security and a pathway to citizenship, then I don't know where your heart is. So that's a big, important argument to make that I hope accelerates progress on these matters.
And with all of this at stake, so many interrelated crises, some people believe that a Senate impeachment trial is going to slow or even block Republican willingness to compromise on these big issues. Do they have a point?
I've heard that argument. I certainly don't see that sentiment amongst the members of the Senate, at least on our side of the aisle. We know it's a false choice to say we have to protect the health and safety of the people of America versus defend the safety of our democracy. We have to do both. And if it means longer work days and longer work weeks for the foreseeable future, then we're prepared to do just that.
At the same time, do you really think that Senators Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley should be expelled from the Senate for how they helped the president before the insurrection?
Look, when it comes to accountability for what happened on January 6th, nobody is above the law. And it's not just Donald Trump and what he did to create that insurrection, the rebellion, but he clearly had enablers. He's had enablers for the last 4+ years. So if the proof is there, the evidence is already out in the public arena. Both Senators Hawley and Cruz have newspapers in their own states calling for their resignation. I think the writing on the wall, there must be consequences.
Well, new Senator Alex Padilla, congratulations again. It's so good to talk to you. I hope it's the first of many conversations. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Andrea. A little hot tea with lemon.
Thank you. And chicken soup.